Hi guys, and continuing the theme of using these beautiful beers that I got at the Bullant brewery the other day on my trip up the coast there. I'm going to take this beer today and I'm going to make a wonderful beer and nut brownie. Let me show you how. Now before we start preparing our mixture, just take approximately a 9-inch baking pan like this, about 24 centimeters square, and I'm just rubbing the inside lightly with a little bit of butter. And then I'm taking a piece of greased paper, and the butter will just hold the paper in place, and I'm not putting it all the way around. I just want it to come up the sides a little bit like that, so that it'll make it a little bit easier when I'm getting the brownies out of the pan. So we'll start this recipe off with a nice rich dark chocolate. We've got 125 grams, that's about 4 ounces of dark chocolate, and about 100 grams, that's about 3 ounces of butter. Now it can be salted or unsalted, it really doesn't matter. We're going to melt that down in the microwave. You want to do it 30 seconds at a time until the chocolate's completely melted. Now you can see there just after 60 seconds, and you don't want to overdo this, you don't want to burn the chocolate. But after 60 seconds, the butter and the chocolate have melted together in a lovely smooth sauce. And we'll just set that aside to cool down a little bit while we prepare the rest of the dry ingredients. I've got a nice soft brown sugar here, 6 ounces, about 190 grams, into a bowl. Now I'm just going to sift in 2.5 ounces, about 75 grams of all-purpose flour. Just get any of the lumps out of there. And 3 tablespoons of cocoa as well. We're just going to sift that in there, get any lumps out of the cocoa. And then just mix those dry ingredients together. Just sort of push the sugar into the flour. Actually, I find it just as easy to get your hands in there and crumb it all together. So we've got this lovely fine sort of breadcrumb consistency now. So into our dry mixture, I'm just going to add 2 lightly beaten eggs. A little shy of half a cup of a brown ale. Now you could use a stout, you could even use just a regular beer, but I'm using this beautiful brown ale that I got from Bullant breweries. And then into that I'm just going to pour in our chocolate and butter mix. And then we're just going to stir this through gently. We're folding it through until we get a lovely thick batter. And then when you've got this beautiful silky batter, we're going to take that now. Then we're going to pour our brownie mix into our bowl, which we pre-prepared with a bit of greased paper. Now once the mixture settles like that, and I probably could have done with an 8-inch tray rather than 9-inch, this is a little thinner than I would like. I've got some soft peanut butter. Here's where the nuts comes into it. I've just warmed it up slightly in the microwave, and I'm going to drop it down in little blobs like this on top of my brownie mix. And take a flat knife and just mix the peanut butter, sort of marbling it through the middle of our brownie like this. Now look at that, guys, doesn't that look gorgeous? Now that's going to go in our preheated oven at 160 degrees Celsius, that's 310 Fahrenheit, and we're going to cook these for about 20 minutes, 25 minutes maximum. And don't forget, guys, one of the perks of cooking this thing is licking the spoon. Okay, my beer nut brownies are out of the oven now, and I tested them by just taking a wooden skewer and just pop it in to the brownie and pull it out. There should be a little bit of moisture still on there, but they're perfect. Now I want them to completely cool down on the rack before I try taking them out. Don't try and take these out while they're still hot. So now my brownies have cooled off beautifully. I'm going to cut these up now. Then I'm going to lay my brownies. God, they look absolutely delicious, guys. I'm laying them out on a plate. And you can hear there hissing in the background. That's the pressure cooker. That is my steak and ale pudding that I was making. Now, if you haven't seen that, you can get across to my channel and take a look. We've been cooking with beer all day today. Heaps of fun. And these are my beer and nut brownies. So thanks again to the Bullant Brewery for these beer and nut brownies. They're going to taste great, guys. I can smell them from here. Let me give this a try and let you know what the verdict is. Oh. Just like a brownie should be. It's soft, It's chewy. It's got that beautiful sort of hint. This would be fine for the kids, guys. It really has lost most of its alcohol by now. It's still got the flavours in there. It's got the peanut butter. That is delicious. So you've got to give this one a try at home. Thank you very much for joining me. I got my pressure cooker on the background. My steak and ale pie is almost ready. Thank you. Be good. I'll see you in the next video. So to the Bullant Brewery in Bruthen, and that's a bit of a tongue twister. Guys, thank you for entertaining us. Thank you for your great beers. I'll leave my subscription button up the top as always, or click down below. Please give us a thumbs up if you've enjoyed this series of beer videos, and a couple of links to some other videos there as well. Bullant, take care. See you next time I'm up your way, which won't be long.